welcome to Catholic Nest. So today I want to share 8 useful geography resources for home education. So the first one is Atlas of Adventures, Wonders of the World. So it's a lovely big book and it's really visual, and it's one our children get off the shelf just to have a look at on their own. So it'll basically show different wonders of the world. Full double page spread. Really lovely, lots of detail. It does it continent by continent. So it's a really nice support material to go with a continent study or different landmarks of the world and so forth. The second one is A World Full of Animal Stories, 50 Folk Tales and Legends. So this is a story book, and so what I like about this resource is it does the stories by continent. So if you're doing a study on Asia, there are several stories in here labelled Asia, from the different countries, from Japan, from China. So really nice support resource to go with different country studies. The third book I want to share is The World in My Kitchen. So this is one we try and tie in where we can. So it doesn't have all the countries, obviously, as it's only a small book, but it has these. So a few countries from each continent. So where possible, you can link in a recipe with the continent or the countries listed. So it'll tell you how to make it, which country it's from, and a bit about what you're going to make. A nice big picture. So nice way to add a little bit of hands-on cooking to do with a unit study, again on continents. If you were doing a study on North America, you could pull all these books together and use the sections from each to add a good balance and variety to the unit study. The fourth book is quite an old one. Global Art, Activities, Projects and Inventions from Around the World. So this is our art element if we're doing a continent study or looking at a particular country. So I got this second hand. But again, it does by continent, different crafts from each continent, from face painting, stone inlays, stone mosaics, lanterns, crayon eggs, double roller painting, necklace making, sculptures, paper dolls, sand painting. There's just loads of different really interesting art projects to go with, again, a continent or country study. So this is, I deliberately try and acquire books like this so that when you're looking at a particular place in the world, you can pull all these different resources to bring a recipe, an art. You could look at the landmarks, look at the culture, play a game. So you could do all these different things to kind of add a really nice balanced view of that country. So we're on number 5 is something we get to use, which is a ready to read around the world geography collection. So these are something that your child could read themselves. They're quite an early reader. So it basically hones in on Italy, China, Brazil, South Africa, Mexico and India. It'll tell you a little bit about, so there's a little person that takes you through, and it tells you a bit about the culture, a day in the life of a child from that country, and the kind of cultural norms for a school-aged child. So they're really nice, just to add a little extra bit or a little bit of independent reading for younger years or to read together. I think there are more to the series that you can buy individually, but it was better price to get a pack rather than individual. So the next one again is for younger years. This is a really nice one. You can play this from 2 or 3 really. It's a landmark Lotto. You can see on the back. So it's 4 little game boards, landmarks from around the world. It's you fill their board first, but it gets them familiar with the landmarks of the world, what they're called, and recognising the pictures of them. And it's really nice, small and appealing, and an easy one just to pull off the shelf for the children to play together. It's not complicated. So on resource number 1 to number 7. So this resource will be a link in the description box, and I found online a printable free atlas, and I'm really excited to find this, as it comes perfect timing for how we want to use them. So you can print off any continent in about 3 different levels of detail, so just blank shapes and then broken down further and then further still. So you can go through the whole atlas and print the entire thing off, or you can just print off sheets as you need them. So I've just got here the continents of the world, but I've also printed off Europe here, so you can see that the 3rd detail would be to add the names, or you can have it without the names or just as the shapes. So to use in however you find useful, and they're nice and colourful as well. But I think, I may be wrong, but I think you can have them in black and white too. It's a really valuable resource, really good. And the last thing is our Montessori Jigsaw. So this is from Absorbent Minds Montessori, and it's like an early years puzzle to get them used to the continents. So it comes with nice colourful pieces, colour coded as per Montessori materials. For the globe, you can get a globe that adheres to the same colours. So you can get a globe as well that has the same colours as the map, and they learn to put them all in the right place and the names as they do it. On the website they also have PDF files you can buy, and you can print off and make like the 3-part cards, which there are videos on YouTube about how to use these. So basically they would match it, or they can see the which one is coloured, and you could cut the name off and use it properly like a 3-part card, where they'd measure it up, they'd line it up next to the one that's correct. So it's like an extension activity for the Montessori Jigsaw. It's one of those things, if you like Montessori you'll love it, if you don't then just disregard. So that's 8 geography resources that we use. I do have quite a lot on geography, so there may be another video like this. But there's lots of fun games and lots of beautiful books on the subject of geography, and loads of ways that you can teach children about the continents and about countries that isn't just worksheets and workbooks, but you can bring in all those beautiful elements from the different countries. So I'll link what I can in the description box, and please subscribe to see more videos. Thank you for watching.